Okay, so the last time I talked about skill-based matchmaking was about Call of Duty when I gave myself a no Call of Duty policy for when Cold War comes out, and I'm still going by that policy, especially for Modern Warfare, Warzone, and all that, because cheating and the hacker situation is only getting worse in Call of Duty, and this is not just about Call of Duty. It's also been happening to another game that I've been getting back into very slowly because I have some friends that play this game, and that's kind of the only reason why I've been playing Fortnite lately. So, yeah, I'm going to be talking about another skill based matchmaking problem that has been infecting another part of another game that I actually really enjoy playing, and that is actually about Fortnite. So, before I get into this video, I will say I don't mind skill-based matchmaking when it comes to competitive terms because I mean in competitive terms that's very understandable, but if it goes into like the standard playlist or like casual playlist, that's kind of like okay, I'm going to say something about it because I don't understand the thought process about people and saying like, "Oh, skill-based matchmaking is good for casual," or "Skill-based matchmaking is good in a way." Which I'm gonna be honest, I strongly disagree with skill-based matchmaking when it comes to like casual gaming. But if I had to be dead serious, I will say in one way, I kind of understand because if you're new to the game and you're just trying to get into it and you want to go up, try to figure out how all the controls work, and you want to go up against people your skill level, that's a little more understandable. But I mean, because it's so bad, it's like how do I say this? You can't even enjoy the game like you used to back in the first chapter of Fortnite, but now we're in the second chapter where skill based matchmaking is only getting worse, which I'm going to get to in a second. But I know they announced this way before chapter 2, where they said about skill based matchmaking depending on what wins or losses or something. But other than that, I want to be serious and say I don't see the point of skill based matchmaking in casual gaming. I really don't. I like I said before, I understand if you want to get newer players into the game, but let me just say this as a prime example. Modern Warfare and Black Ops Cold War is the literal blueprint on how to not do skill based matchmaking properly. I mean, let's be dead serious here for a second. And now Fortnite's kind of following this trend, but the only difference between Call of Duty and Fortnite is at least the cheating situation in Fortnite is like very, very, very low. I will be honest, I did run into like a cheater or two before in like the first chapter of Fortnite, but here we are in the second chapter where I really haven't seen as much cheating as much, which I'll be honest, I'm glad I haven't, but I'll save that topic for another video. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Nightwing, you're just bad at the game. Why are you complaining about skill based matchmaking so much? Well, here's the thing I'm getting very sick of skill based matchmaking, and I will openly admit and say am pretty bad at the game at times. I will openly admit that. But I mean, I made it to the goddamn Champions League before in competitive. So again, I don't want to hear that stupid argument saying, "Well, you're just bad at the game." I mean, I will gladly admit at times I am bad at the game. I mean, even tell my friends like, "Okay, well, I'm downed myself. I made a goof. Moving on." But more importantly, I just want to have a good time in the game. I mean, in battle royal games, skill-based matchmaking is starting to get like a little out of hand, and it's just not as fun as it used to be. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I wish that developers would understand the concept of skill-based matchmaking and ranked play, but because developers are so stupid, they decided to say, okay, let's skill-based matchmaking in casual list and try to get a better player base. Oh wait, we can't do that because there's some players quitting our video game because we have skill-based matchmaking involved. So yeah, last time I checked, I don't think skill based matchmaking is the way to go. But if we're going on a more competitive stand, it's a little bit more understandable. But I mean, at the same time, at the end of the day, I just want to play a good freaking game. I mean, that's all it comes down to. But if I'm having fun with my friends, that's a little bit different. But I mean, I'll be honest, I enjoy like playing Fortnite with my friends and all that. I mean, any game is fun with friends. What am I talking about? But anyway, but I just want to say like I don't understand why Fortnite is doing this as well, because this is a game that I've been playing since season 4. I mean, that's kind of when I joined around Fortnite officially. I mean, I played Fortnite for in like the first season for like what, 2 times, and I said, "Nah, this isn't my cup of gaming or my cup of tea, however you want to say it." I didn't really think Fortnite was alright. It was like weird, but I mean, then I tried Fortnite again in like chapter or season 4, excuse me, and then I kind of got into it. But then after like chapter 2, season 3, I kind of just told myself, screw it, I'm going on a vacation from this game. Because the game was, not as fun as I thought. But now here we are, where skill based matchmaking is kind of showing its ugly face again, just saying, hey, guess what? You can't have fun anymore, you know? Like, I just want to goof off with like off meta weapons. I want to goof off and try to get funny moments in there. I want to goof off and actually be myself instead of just sweating my balls off every single game, treating like it's a competitive $1 million money match. Like every match is like $1 million on the line. I don't want to treat every single video game like that. And I'm getting very sick and I'm getting very tired of it. I mean, I've been having this conversation with one of my buddies earlier today that I actually just became good friends with not that long ago. But let's just say we're both on the same page. But I mean, at the same time, we just want to actually have fun with the game without, skill-based matchmaking pooping on us every single second of the day. Now, if we're talking about competitive, like I said, that's a little more understandable, but I still see like a very very hard time understanding like why it's still in casual. Like it shouldn't be in casual at all. The one thing that developers should have known by now, but they can't because they're so dumb, is it should always be connection first and then skill based matchmaking later. That's how it should be. I don't understand how hard it is for that thought process to go through the developer's head. But I mean, for God's sakes, when it comes to like what, skill based matchmaking, at least in Fall Guys, they do it where everyone's at the same pace. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't think there is any skill based matchmaking in Fall Guys. I really don't think so. But if there is, someone please tell me in the comments below if I'm wrong. But as far as I know, there's no skill based matchmaking in Fall Guys. And that's probably what makes the game so fun. Because at least in Fall Guys, even if you lose or if you're on a losing streak, you still have a good time. You know why? Because you get to see your little guy make a bunch of goofs, just oof, slamming his face against the wall, or just falling off the map, or if you trip someone, or if you just make an epic dive in the finish line or something. I mean, Fall Guys, I feel like is one of the best battle royale games ever, in like a form of a mini game. I feel like that's the right way to do it. You know why? Because it's silly and cartoony. So is Fortnite. But you're probably wondering, well, Nightwing, what does this have to do with skill-based matchmaking? Well, in Fall Guys, the only difference is it's a little more laid back, it's a little more fun, and it's a little bit more casual because you're playing with your friends and you're having a lot more fun, even if you lose, you're still having a fun time because you're literally just running around nilly-willy in that game. I mean, you could do the same thing in Fortnite, but I mean, if you have a sweaty soccer skin just coming at you, guns blazing, you're kind of screwed because if you try to play the game casual in Fortnite, you kind of can't anymore because of this skill-based matchmaking. So, if I have to go out on one more final note, Is skill-based matchmaking like the worst thing to ever happen in casual gaming? Is skill-based matchmaking like the worst thing ever in video games? Absolutely not. Is skill-based matchmaking destroying casual gaming? No, but is skill-based matchmaking getting out of hand? Absolutely, it's getting out of hand, and I'm getting very tired of it. So all I'm going to say is screw skill-based matchmaking. It is completely destroying the casual gaming experience. I mean, the most casual game I can think of off the top of my head is probably Minecraft. So all I'm going to say is skill-based matchmaking is completely destroying the casual gaming experience, and I wish casual gaming was a little bit more into consideration rather than skill-based matchmaking rules. I just wish developers would think twice on skill-based matchmaking before they go with the consideration of that. So, overall, like I said, am I upset that skill-based matchmaking is taking over the gaming world? Like, is it infecting gaming? Yeah, it's kind of infecting the casual gaming, but is it the worst thing ever? Absolutely not. I mean, if you look at Overwatch, that's a little bit more understandable. But like I said, I just wish developers would think twice before they actually consider skill-based matchmaking. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna say. I went on a little longer than I wanted to, so I had the tendency to ramble a lot, and I'm sorry for that, you guys. But that's pretty much all I gotta say. So until next time, you guys, I'm not gonna be sweating my butt off every single match that I play because I just want to have a fun time. And I'll see you all in the next video.